This is the peak of the Southern California summer. It always comes down to this. The Vans U.S. Open of Surfing coming in hot to Huntington Beach, California. Thousands of surf-stoked spectators making their way down to the beach to get in the mix, to get involved with the world's best surfers. And here is M.Correa.
Throws a nice clean sweep off the front. Tags it twice. Looks like K.King had his younger brother in here earlier. Gets off two nice snaps. And then there was a surfer in red, M.Fernandez. Everybody got busy, and you know why? Ended up on the inside. And I said, okay, thank you very much. S.Pupo looking at his other wave.
Ooh, poppy on that inside turn.
Telling you, you know how many pro surfers have sat on that thing?
Whoa. Speaking of pro surfers, they're lighting it up early. Most likely taking note from that last heat. We've already seen a minute. So here we go. Back to K.King, your surfer in green.
Quick float, then he hits it again as he goes down through the pier, which I like to see. A little added element of excitement.
Single wave score of this heat thus far, but watch out. Marco again. So the electricity flowing through the lineup here, these surfers knowing, fight for your waves.
Fernandez gets one little click and then a foam climb, so nothing too dynamic for him. The only sports in the world where things continually change.
M.Correa blasting two big turns on his backhand.
You know, it's not an easy task to shoot the pier. And then on the backhand, M.Correa throwing it up on the backhand a couple of times, nice and quick.
Here's our view from the pier as we look down to see M.Fernandez on his backhand. Sparked up. Last snap, meaningful, vertical. Bam, whips it around, throws a lot of spray.
We have obviously great that we have the priority system in line here so that we can keep it clean on the face.
Split peak. We're gonna follow S.Pupo on the right. Got a snap, but couldn't find anything to follow it up with. He goes down. Steve nailed the shots on the left.
Replay.
M.Correa.
This little left, it's just so hard to get that timing perfect, but he looks pretty loose. Looks like he's feeling it out there. Here's surfer in white S.Pupo. Throws the tail around.
Double airs happening.
So he rides.
Coming to Huntington Beach, you have a certain result in mind. You lose first round. It's heartbreaking, but the show goes on and the show goes into the air. That's right. That is our first air of the day, I think. First, at least, air of consequence for M.Correa. His second scoring wave of 5.23. S.Pupo. This was another quickie. The judges have a lot of work to do.
And here's the replay of M.Fernandez. Snaps it off the top. Had some clean face there. Threw it into the whitewater for a little tail drip.
In terms of, you know, kind of riding through the whitewater. Let's see what the judges say. Here goes Correa again, feeling fired up after that big air he just threw down. Wow, combination of turns through that inside section. That was cool looking.
He threw an all-out carve.
It was an aquatic assault.
Into that wave that was knee-high. That was impressive. Dropped the knee. This is that little turn I was talking about. Look at this carve. Rah! And then whips out the tail at the end there, combos the corner, a little drop wallet, and then
keeps
a quick
going.
bang because he had that oncoming section, which actually stood it up for him. Throw your airs in there, but you got to get that board out in front of the whitewater and ride out of it to deem it a completed maneuver.
Have to be sticklers in waves like this because that could have been a heat-turning score, but he did not make it out. He did not ride out of his maneuver.
Well, S.Pupo rode out of his maneuver.
That'll help his final cause. He needs to get rid of that 3.33, improve on that backup score. 13 minutes, 30 seconds to go. And here he goes, S.Pupo. You know he's got air intent. Throws the tail, rides it out. That's a make. What you said there, the nose of the board. Keep your eyes on the nose of the board. And that's how you tell the judges that you are in control and you have made that maneuver. Things have been switching up throughout this entire heat. Here goes S.Pupo.
That was the replay. And he got the nose back.
His low score is a 5.23. S.Pupo is just eating up this air section.
Amount of space. S.Pupo is going above the lip, throwing tail around, whipping, getting technical.
He's 3 for 3 with those frontside airs.
I mean, looking solid. Just came off a big win. Something we really need.
K.King now in his backhand. Snapping to start off this wave. Looking for a big finish on the inside. Goes vertical. Fitting it in there, kind of forcing it.
It's a, a quick little hit right there, then snaps into the corner, goes back up into the lip. He's compressing turn.
The judge is not deeming M.Correa's air a completed maneuver, only getting a 1-2-3, but look out. Going upside down. Correa, again, this dude's unleashing. It's a cool trick.
Going to be enough.
Live action. This guy's making me into a fan.
He's having fun too.
Correa. I mean, wave after wave. I like the speed that he surfs with. I like his flair, blowing the tail out on every wave, throwing airs, mixing up his maneuvers. Among our women's championship tours, we've got Pro Juniors, we've got Dance Park Series, we've got Dance BMX Cup. It's all happening here, and right now it's the M.Correa show.
That kid's on fire, dude.
Around the lineup, too. S.Pupo has to be a little bit confused as to what's happening. And here goes Caius again, sticking to that power base. I know Caius is heavily influenced by guys like Shane Beshin, Matt Archibald. He really looks to the past.
Really solid surfing, and well, actually, sorry, second place now in this heat. Marcos has taken the lead with that other power surfing that we saw. But the thing that I'm noting here, Chris, is that what's winning these heats is not the above the lip surfing.
The power surfing.
It's the power surfing, and that is something that
Pupo on his backhand now, snapping. Could have a nice little runner here to the inside section going toward the pier. That thing dissipates underneath his feet. Correa again goes upside down, blasting the inverted backside air 360. Almost made it. That was in snowboard territory right there. Inverted, upside down, feet locked onto his board. 2 minutes, 24 seconds to go.
He's obviously been doing some damage because he's in the 10,000, so this is the top 100.
Last chance for S.Pupo. 2 turns. Gives the judges a look.
Right here, huh? Here we go. Pupo got a 2-banger slam. Nice quick turn and then vert again. And a lot of whip in those turns. What does he need?
Needing a 6-2-0. Here's K.King. Sticking to what has gotten him this far. 2 big snaps on his backhand. It's 2.
2-0. Caius trying to better his 6-3-3 to make the requirement bigger. Gets 2 quick ones. That nice little twitch right there off the end. I like that.
Final wave. You would have to have done something pretty special to sell it to the judges, and he's just there right under a 5.63 for S.Pupo. So now it's final. M.Correa with a convincing win. K.King in second, S.Pupo third, M.Fernandez fourth.